its kind. The first dome anywhere.
Anywhere and everywhere, folks. Welcome to Dome, the world's greatest comedy and freestyle rap podcast. I already said the world's greatest. I was setting you up for in the world, saying it with me like we did on the last episode.
We did that? I don't remember that.
Well, we said in the world at the same time, and it was really magical.
The world's greatest is good. Like and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. And if you enjoy this, you probably would enjoy the content over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. It's a good time over there. We got actor, comedian Jesse Martin. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's good, man? Thanks for having me.
How long did it take you to get down here?
A smooth hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
On the weekend?
Coming from Hollywood, man.
Damn.
It took me so long that I was in traffic, and I asked ChatGPT, why is there traffic right now?
You heard about the term beach traffic?
No.
People going to the beach causes traffic?
It's like gloomy outside.
I know, you're right, though. Oh, dude, we forgot to turn on the neon sign in the back.
What are you talking about?
The
Willis?
bada bing.
Oh, hey,
we gotta
Jesse,
turn it
could
on.
you maybe...
There's a little switch right there.
I was wondering why it was so dark in here. There we go.
Boom!
Boom.
Okay, you're going to get a producer credit now.
So we're asking ChatGPT while we're driving. You know what's funny is I was watching the latest episodes of South Park, and what's his name, Randy Marsh. He's developing like a relationship with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And so do you use ChatGPT? Okay, asking why is there traffic. Now, is it able to know the area of the road that you're at right now, and it could maybe make an assessment?
That's what's crazy. I'm like, why is there traffic at 11 a.m. on the I-10? And it will tell you. It said, hey,
What did it say?
It said, there's an accident a little bit ahead of you, and you're also in L.A.
Okay, tell me this.
But there's always traffic.
When you got a little bit ahead, was there actually an accident? Because they could just be guessing, right?
They're really guessing. It's like Waze, so it was probably gone by the time I got out there.
Right?
But
Because
it's like, we're in L.A.
every time Google shows me like crash car up ahead, that's why the traffic is here. I get to the point and the car's not there anymore, and I'm like, how was I supposed to know? What if it wasn't?
Right.
What if there was no crash car?
Right. Conspiracy theories.
My dad's like, don't use Waze because it was founded in Israel.
Free Palestine.
my dad's constantly like, don't use Waze. Hey, you got to tilt your mic forward a little bit like this. Yeah,
yeah. Thank you, David. The Palestinian maps is not that good either. Trust me.
Yeah. Never mind.
Another episode, bada bing, bada boom, guys. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm on Palestinian maps, driving and I'm swerving and I'm dodging everything and it's absurd, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm in Gaza. Yeah, I need to find the McDonald's, but it's gone, yo. I think it's done when don't explode.
Yeah. On my Palestinian maps, everything's red. There's a crash. In fact, there's several crashes that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm not gonna make it to my job while I'm steering.
I'm skinny like a noodle while I'm sitting here on Google up the top, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm rude to the ChatGPT, and the ChatGPT just CC me.
I'm on that ChatGPT and I need it to guide me. Yo, why is this traffic on the IE? And I'm over here and I'm smiling because my ChatGPT just smiled.
I ain't never using Waze. As far as I'm concerned, I'm never eating Lay's. That's cap.
And you're never getting laid.
Oh.
Waze, I used Waze one time and it sucked. I swear.
Yeah, and Apple Maps sucks too.
Also, time out, by the way, Waze was bought by Google Maps, so whatever you get on Waze, you can get on Google Maps.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I remember being on Waze and it would tell me, like, I would take wrong turns because I would think that was the turn that was coming up, but when really it was the next one or something. And I swear Apple Maps had the same issue.
It's something that you get used to.
I don't know what it is, but with Google, I know. I'm like, all right, these maps, that's where I'm turning, and I'm turning there.
The problem is in LA, you can't afford to make a wrong turn, and then all of a sudden it's like an extra 37 minutes to get where you're going. Did you guys see that the fucking Menendez brothers were like, the parole was like, nah.
I did, yeah. They were denied parole. That was one of the news stories I was trying to riff on, but I couldn't come up with anything funny for it.
Dude,
you're trying to riff on the Menendez brothers.
Yes. There's also every angle has already been tackled with that. But still, I'm surprised because I watched like 7 documentaries, and apparently Kim Kardashian gives a fuck about them getting out or whatever.
She does that. She also, that's like kind of one of her things. She advocates for criminals.
Yeah,
that
she's a fake lawyer.
Yeah, you're right. She's got that background.
Yeah, she's trying to be a lawyer right
I
now.
always forget that her dad was like one of the most famous lawyers ever.
Yeah.
Decent lawyer, not going to lie. Did all right. And the whole she advocated for this other dude that didn't get released that like murdered some old woman, and they found like her laptop in his back seat, and everyone's like circumstantial evidence, this is racism or whatever, and I'm like,
but when she loses, we don't hear about it because she's a Kardashian.
Right? No, it's true. They don't want to highlight her failures. I just think it would be funny if.
How about the Menendez brothers line of Spanx or whatever she sells.
And
sorry, David, go on.
I wanted to fucking try. It'd be funny if one of the brothers got out and the other didn't, and then the one keeps on visiting the other, be like, bro, it's because you killed dad.
You stabbed him 3 times. I only stabbed him 2 times.
Yeah,
but I got this Netflix money right here for us.
Yeah.
I've been stacking up out here.
Don't worry, when you get out, I'm gonna be ready for you. That's something. All right. I think it's funny that they're both like super somber and like shaving their head and painting. Have you seen any of the documentaries about them now? They both seem like they're chilling. Honestly, after a while, I think you get used to prison.
Right. Some people, if they've been in prison long enough, they're like, they don't want to get out. Like when they get out, they're like, this sucks. I have to like answer to a boss or not even that. Like paying bills is too much for someone who's been to prison. You know what I mean?
I saw this clip. There was like this viral clip of this guy. He got a he just like randomly releasing people, and he released this one guy. He said, "Why would you do that for?" I said, "What am I supposed to do out here?" And
right.
He was like actually upset.
It's like what's his face in the Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, something was here. I can't remember his name. It's like the only reason he wrote it on the wall was so that Brooks was here. Okay. Brooks.
Yeah, and like he kept asking his boss at the grocery store to go pee, and he's like, "You don't have to keep asking me to go pee." He's like, "Okay." He just keeps asking him.
All he wanted to do was ask to pee.
People just want free meals, dog.
Here's the thing: if that grocery store guy allowed him to keep asking him to pee, then maybe Brooks would still be here. If only that grocery store guy wasn't so fearful of that dude's prison ways and just made sure that he got paid.
Make sure that he got paid, and so he could go pee every single day without asking, "Hey, do you mind if I go use the restroom?" And he's like, "Dude, stop asking me, rude."
Should've cut something like incision. Yeah, I'm gonna pee, and I'm not asking permission. I'm off the top with it, off the dome, and I can't be in jail. I'd rather be at home.
Working at this grocery store is honestly worse than prison, man. I wish that I was back in Shawshank, because at least then I had my 3 squares a day, and I love asking to pay.
I love asking to pay. I wish I was back in prison with Andy Dufresne, but instead I'm out here at the fucking Ralph's, and it's making me want to Ralph with my spouse. Yeah, dude.
Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne walked through a mile of piss and shit.
That's a deep cut, man.
Yeah, dude. I watched that recently in the rape scenes. You're like, shit, dude.
It's funny because like that movie is sort of tame other than those specific scenes. Like it's kind of just like a wholesome movie sort of, and then there's just random aggressive
homosexual rape.
Yeah. Can we say that on YouTube?
It'll be all right.
You have to cut that out for Patreon.
Yeah. No, actually, Patreon, we let everything fly.
Right, exactly.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, dude, when he got here, he had a protein shake, and I was like, dude, those are the ones that I like.
Is it the muscle milks?
No, I do like the muscle milk. You don't like the muscle milk, but
okay.
The strawberry flavor is my favorite. But
man, that's crazy.
I was thinking this week.
But they got 42 grams of protein in it.
That is
like
sick.
A super strong protein.
Nothing crazy about that, but I've always thought that like the strawberry flavored milks, because I never had them growing up, but then a couple of times I had them in like college, and I was just like, why would anyone ever drink this? But in the form of a protein shake,
it's refreshing.
Maybe you're just like, all right.
It's refreshing. It's what it is, because otherwise it's chocolate or vanilla, which is kind of decadent. The strawberry is like a refreshing thing. Whatever the case. How about this?
All right.
I'm thinking this is funny. Big Food keeps on trying to shove protein into everything, and it's really not helping. Like the other day I saw fucking protein pasta. Fucking protein isn't going to make this fucking fettuccine Alfredo with breaded chicken and bacon bits better right now. Like I hate having to force feed protein to myself.
Well, protein is like a buzzword now because almost everything has like a little bit of protein in it.
Yeah.
And if it has a little bit of protein in it, they're gonna put that on the packaging.
I know, but
they're gonna be like
they're putting it in
protein.
unhealthy food. You know what I'm saying? It'll be
No, I
like
totally
protein donuts. It'll be like, I don't need these donuts to have
Right.
protein.
Well,
No, forcing protein on people is like when people say, "Yeah, I'm vegan," and then you try to make them eat like processed meats.
Right.
Like, don't eat a veggie burger. Just have a salad.
Right. Like, why do we have to make my vegetables look like meat?
Right. Like we don't need like veggie nuggets.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
It's not a
That's
nugget.
exactly the
We
same
talked
thing.
we talked about this last week, maybe a week before, but Barbell Brew, a beer with protein in it, high protein, low calorie
There we
beer.
go.
That's what I'm
See?
saying, dude.
Because you want to get drunk, but also lift weights.
Like,
Well, this is another thing. This also happened recently. Do you recall when Celsius and High Noon had a little fiasco where they mislabeled a bunch of High Noon cans as Celsius cans?
oh shit.
So there's just a bunch of Celsiuses out there that are just vodka and juice.
By the way, Celsius should like be illegal. It makes your heart.
Oh,
Like,
it's crazy how that shit works,
it's
and
insane.
it's only like 200 milligrams of caffeine. Where there's some
Yeah.
that have way more caffeine, but they don't do what Celsius does. I don't
Right.
know what the hell
Feels
that
like
shit
It
is.
feels like a monster on steroids.
I'm
But anyway,
drinking-
you're
I'm
over there at
drinking Ghost.
the 24-hour fitness. You're getting Celsiuses out of their freezer. In reality, you're just crushing High Noons
Right.
in between reps.
Probably have a decent workout. Just
Yeah.
the after effect, you probably crash in the middle of the day.
I don't
Right,
know.
you wake up the next day, you think you're like sore.
You'd be
but you're
co-
really just
I
hungover.
dropped a lot of
No,
water weight.
you'd be sore, but you'd be covered in bruises because of just bumping into shit and accidentally smacking yourself with the weights. That
Yeah.
would be my thing.
I always feel like drunk exercise, not good. Like if I get drunk and then ride my bike, I'm gonna be way more like it's gonna be fun, but then I'm gonna be way more exhausted and dehydrated and fucking my head hurts, all this shit.
Oh yeah, no. Back in the day, I remember we used to hoop after like a night out. We'd go hoop right after being out till 4 a.m. and just vomit and then keep playing. Just keep hooping. Like you could just take it.
That is
Smacking the ball down in the vomit. It's I haven't been active while drinking in a while, but used to get drunk and play volleyball a lot. And that's
That makes
cool
sense.
because you can stand in one spot.
Right.
You don't have to move around that much unless you gotta dive, but we weren't doing that stuff.
Right.
right. In volleyball, you're kind of talking shit a lot when you're sitting there real close to the parking lot, and then you're holding a drink in one hand and playing with the other, and you're probably with your sisters and brothers.
I would tell a girl she can't stay over.
Can't stay.
I'm trying to beat this hangover. Take over, Jehovah, young Jesse, and I'm rapping and I'm getting really drunk, never messy.
I took a 6-pack to the face, and now I'm about to go run a 5K race.
Whoa.
I just did 30 shots in the face, and yeah, I'm about to do it every single day.
Yeah, you know I'm drunk playing basketball, but all my friends, they can't tell it all. You ever heard of fucking Chris Herron? He's a fucking former NBA player, played for the Boston Celtics. Would play just hammered and fucking ripping off oxys.
That's a Bodie Miller back in the day. He's an Olympic skier. Did the same thing. Drank a bunch of beer, and then just won gold at the Olympics.
What about the baseball player that fucking played on acid? Have you seen that clip?
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis, running back for the Ravens, and he had that 2,000-yard season. He said, that was when I was off them milds. I was like, you were smoking black and milds, playing running back.
Yo, dude.
It's like,
Bro,
you
whenever
could have
I-
had 2,500. instead.
Whenever I see really healthy people smoke, I'm like, yo, dude, that doesn't make sense. What the fuck is going on?
Especially a black and mild.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah, dude. I'll puke off a black and mild.
That marketing is bad. Like
You're right. It is a bad name for a.
Like putting the name black into something that causes tar. It's like
right, but it's mild. It's like warning.
How is it mild?
Black, but it's mild. It's like,
black and mild. There's like a joke about like a safe black comedian there. If you were at a roast or something.
saying that he's black and mild.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. And then they're like, oh, but it's actually just Jesse. And then everyone laughs or whatever.
Fuck, dude. I wish you could put something together for that.
I know, right? There's something there. It's got the bones. I got something better.
Yeah, that was probably on Rogan.
You're right. Where is it? All right. So this week, Alligator Alcatraz. You guys familiar with Alligator Alcatraz?
No.
No.
Oh shit! You can't see that
Why not?
because it's my notes. You can't see my notes.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were I thought you were.
No.
Wanting me to look at the screen.
No looking at the screen. So, do you guys know what Alligator Alcatraz
No.
is? Okay, so Alligator Alcatraz is the it's the holding facility for all the ICE deportees, like while they're waiting for like whatever sort
Yeah.
of process
Okay, I
before
know.
they get kicked out of the country. So, the fun fact about Alligator Alcatraz, they actually hired rapper Riff Raff to come up with that name.
Really?
No, he's fucking joking.
And it was actually not his first choice.
Yeah,
not his first choice either.
What was his first choice?
Some other names, some potential names.
Oh yeah. It's a good bit, man.
Some other potential names they came up with was the Silk Slipper Slammer.
Okay, yeah.
They had
The Neon Castle.
David, just let me do the
Okay,
bit.
all right.
You know, you can attempt to punch it up later, please.
Okay.
Neon Castle does not even work a little bit
It
as
works.
a riff raff thing.
He
You have no alliteration whatsoever.
He doesn't always
We're
do
talking about
alliteration.
Gucci Guantanamo Bay,
That's good. I like that.
Lamborghini lockup.
See, we got a big Riff Raff guy over here.
He doesn't always use alliteration. The castle, neon, he uses neon a lot.
Yo, let him finish this.
David.
What other names you got, man?
Cartier Crocodile Concentration Camp. That's all I got. David, now go for it, man. You're so full of great
Okay,
punch ups
I
and
just
good
don't-
ideas. Go for
I
it.
don't get how being discouraging is helpful at all. Just fucking tell me that I bombed and fucking let me try.
that is
again.
me
it
telling
just
you
means
that
that
you
you're not a
bombed.
big enough Riff Raff fan, apparently.
No, yeah, I fucking actually love Riff Raff.
He's arguably a bigger fan than I am. I know 2 Riff Raff songs, I think, but I do like his wordplay. Coming up with weird little. It usually involves an animal too.
Yeah.
No, the best wordplay for involving like animals is Action Bronson.
Give me an example, because I agree with you. I think he's a very good.
I go into the store, big bag, but boom, down.
Yes,
that
but
was a
you
great
specifically
impression,
said animals, and now I'm like, I want to hear an
You want a
example.
specific animal one, right?
Because Riff Raff will be like, I got a turquoise turtle, or something like that.
Yeah, there's an Aquafina dolphin he has with Mac Miller is one of the songs.
Yeah, exactly. Facts. Big
all
facts.
right. So the Riff Raff, Alligator Alcatraz didn't hit. Maybe I could have worded it a little better.
No, that was I had a good time.
I'm not mad at it.
Okay, fair enough. How about this? There was a pretty major bus crash that happened last week. It was a bus leaving Niagara Falls, heading back to New York. I had no idea Niagara Falls was in New York. I just learned Niagara Falls is in New York. Yo, learning stuff makes you a dork. If you is dying in a bus crash, at least you got to see the waterfall go splash.
Yo, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Niagara Falls on the border with Canada, man? Which would make kind of sense, like the falls or the border, my friend.
Waterfall, yeah, we steady falling, and I'm off the top, steady balling, and you never stalling. I'm off the top with it, Niagara. Looking at this chick, I'm hard like Viagra.
Woo! He said it. Yeah, he stole it from me. I had it in there. I was gonna use Viagra, homie, and I can't believe you did it. Now I gotta come up with something else. Yo, the bus driver is poor health.
Yeah, the Falls of Niagara, up there at the border of Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out Toronto. I'm fucking in a Bronco.
Do you think it's better that they died after seeing Niagara Falls? Because maybe there were some people on that bus that were like, it's on their bucket list to see Niagara Falls.
Right,
so
right.
maybe it's not all. Some might say there's some good to be gleaned from.
Well, like how long after did they die? Because it'd be cool if they died.
And then only like 6 people died. A
It'd
lot
be
of them
sick
were
if
fine.
it'd be sick if they died while seeing Niagara Falls.
Some people have.
So-
it
so
used
the-
to be a thing where you'd get in a barrel and you'd see if you could survive the
yeah.
falling out
I've
of
heard
You
Niagara.
have to realize that people die seeing Niagara Falls because we need to stop going finding the natural wonders of the world.
Right.
Like, you ever seen people like try to climb Mount Everest? And if you try to climb Mount Everest, you walk by all the people that didn't make it trying to climb Mount Everest.
Yes, there's apparently a dead body problem there.
There's too many dead bodies up there.
And they
because we
don't
just need-
decompose because it's
And you have
so
to be
frozen.
And you have to be rich to do it. So now these are rich people paying to die.
Yeah, I watched this not to get too far away from because I got some more bits on the Niagara Falls thing.
yeah,
but I
yeah.
watched this one bit about it was this Sherpa who had to abandon the guy because the guy just refused to move. The guy was like, I'm not gonna walk anymore, and he was like, oh, we have to walk or else you're gonna die. And he was just like, no, I'm done. And then he like waited there for a whole day because he's a Sherpa. That's his job. And the guy paid him a ton of money to keep him safe on the mountain.
And bro is like, I'm done.
And then eventually he was like, sorry, man, I got to go. I got family.
See?
I got some Sherpa kids. I'm raising them. I'm raising them to become Sherpas.
So my man passed because he didn't work on his cardio.
Sherpa
Yeah.
kids.
So he goes and he gets to live with his Sherpa wife and Sherpa kids. But then this guy, the hiker that died, his family's all pissed because they're like, he paid you to protect him. So
Bro,
now there's all
like-
this-
They're pissed because he didn't do his cardio.
That
exactly
He
that.
didn't have stamina.
That sounds made up. That a dude would be like, nah, I'm staying. I'm done. Like, how are you communicating? And like, I'd like to imagine that I would never stop at that point. I'd be like, I have to die
Adrenaline.
trying to get back
Yeah,
home.
like
Get up but die
tuck
trying.
and roll.
I would probably, I don't want to climb no mountains.
Anyway, so these people, they're at Niagara Falls. They're dying because the bus driver crashed because he was distracted. Might have been texting. Might have been looking at his notes like I am
It
here.
was so beautiful.
All right. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. So what do we think? So you know how you got to your Niagara Falls. You're at Niagara Falls. They give you a little plastic raincoat,
Little poncho?
little poncho. I wonder, it'd be pretty convenient if some of them were still wearing that after the crash, because then, whoever's cleaning that shit up might save a bag or two.
Oh, okay.
That's something,
'Cause-
folks.
Right.
Folks.
Because they're already cleaned up inside
Yeah,
the bag.
yeah. They could just sort of maybe get a little zip tie
Zip
up at the
tie,
top
zip tie.
and then one at the bottom, and then just toss them in the paddy wagon.
I'm here for the dark humor.
All right. What else we got?
It's just gone.
Well, I guess we got to all wear seatbelts on buses now?
Yo, seatbelt on a bus is crazy.
I'm never wearing a seatbelt on a bus.
I would rather die.
I feel like an idiot wearing it on an airplane.
I puked on a bus once.
Jesus, dude.
I was an empty seat next to me. I puked in the empty seat.
Banned. Did he?
Bro.
I was like 12. I was like 12 and I puked in this empty seat, and then people in the back were like, "Man, it stinks in here," and I was like, "No." Yeah, dude.
That type of shame as a
I
12-year-old
puked
would
on an
be
airplane
rough.
before though.
Really?
Yeah.
In the little bag that they give you?
No, I missed.
Oh, you missed the
I
bag.
missed. And
Oh,
I
you
was
must
like,
have been
oh, and I
young.
started-
How old were you?
Oh no, I was like 25.
This was
What?
last week.
How you missed the bag at
I was
25?
bro. That was.
Well, I'm guessing.
I was super hungover.
Have you been doing comedy long enough to where like maybe that was a on the road kind of experience?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've been doing comedy long enough to be on the road, but no, that was not a comedy on the road experience.
That was just a fucking shitty
yeah,
experience.
Just
that
random.
was just a bad.
There is something about flying that makes me, because I hate flying, and I want, in an ideal world, I would just be able to sleep through the flight, but
Yeah.
for the most part, I'm not going to be able to do that. So it's like you might as well just be drunk the whole flight. It's drunken stuff. You said, like you were about to rap. It's tough trying to freestyle with this dude. Smack him up the next time he says, when we're rapping, bruh.
I said it and then thought I need to not interrupt. He was the one that talked right before the beat interrupted, and then my suddenly erupted.
American Delta and flight, and I'm sitting and it's tight, and I wish that I could write, but I'm freestyling, and I'm always wildin', and I'm that dude that the girl won't have a child with.
Whoa.
My man's puked on a Delta flight. You gotta save that shit for some spirit, might eat a whole bunch of shit and drink a bunch of beer, then fly and then puke and spew it all over here.
Catch me puking on the Southwest. I fucking chose my seat. It was the best. And I saved a couple bucks. What the fuck? Yo, I'm on that credit card airline miles tip right now.
Yo, I love it.
You know what's up with that?
Of course, yeah.
Bro, I started watching videos. Apparently, you fucking get this credit card, fucking put your
Pair-
rent on this one.
Is it
and
like
pair
a-
them together, man. There's a lot of credit hacks. You compare like credit cards with like
Not-
higher end
How do you
credit
pair a
cards.
credit card?
Here's what you do.
Yeah.
So apparently, you get the Amex Gold, and then you get the fucking Chase Sapphire. Those are the
Sapphire
two.
Preferred,
Those are
yeah,
the two
or the
big
Reserve,
ones.
yeah.
And then the Amex gives you 4x points on food and groceries, whatever. And then when you got a bunch of points, instead of just using them, or instead of doing cash, or instead of you like booking the flight on there, you transfer the points to certain airlines or certain hotels, and they're worth like twice as much, three times
A
as
good
much.
example of that is the United Explorer card, because I do that all the time.
So you get bumped up
Yeah,
to
you
first
get-
class.
Is this what it is when
United, because United's with Chase, and then Chase Sapphire Preferred is also with Chase, so you can pair
when it
them
was
together easily.
like when I'm on stories and I see a guy and he's like, "You need half off flights, half off hotels. Hit my DM. This is what he's talking about,
that's
right?
Different.
That's
different.
a
That's
scam.
different. That's different. Just don't get your Instagram took.
That's a guy staying at the fucking Alligator Alcatraz.
Damn. Staying at the
We're trying to save you, bro.
I had some of my own that didn't make the cut. There was one that was the Paddock Penguin Penitentiary, and I was like, "No, that's too much."
Yeah,
for the Riff Raff.
How about this? The Ferret Fortress.
Okay.
I had a stand-up joke I used to do all the time where I used to say how I should get paid for sitting in the exit row.
Because you're aiding? Oh,
Yes.
you're an
Literally
employee?
aiding,
Yeah,
they're asking me, like, am I prepared to save everyone's life? Like,
Right.
I'm not even prepared to open this door.
I've never watched anybody be like, actually, no, I'm moving.
I
need to go
fall
sit
asleep
somewhere
every
else."
time in the speech.
Maybe if it was more likely that a plane would crash. You know what? Because we have had some crashes.
Right.
I swear, the last year, there's been some crashes.
So
but
many crashes.
none of them facilitated the use of the exit row, except for maybe one. I think one landed in the water.
Right.
And but then I think the one that landed in the water, everyone died. So that one wouldn't have needed the exit row.
Was that an airplane or was it a helicopter? The one that landed in the water was the helicopter with the Spanish family?
Yeah, by the way, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant's birthday today.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah, literally.
No
today.
way.
Yeah.
And we're out here just speaking lightly about helicopter
Would have
crashes.
been 47.
I don't know if you can fact check me, but the first episode of this podcast was recorded on the day Kobe Bryant died.
Wow.
It was kind of like a
bad omen.
Yeah,
That's why we're not successful.
If I'm not surprised, we learned about it like live on the show while we were recording. Like you had your phone.
Really?
out.
I don't remember that.
Maybe I'm just.
I feel like you're inserting that memory.
I remember exactly where I was when he passed. I was coming back from a film festival, and I thought people were lying, and that was like the first time I ever cared.
It sounds fake. Died in a helicopter
Yeah,
crash.
I was like, what? Like that's not true.
Motherfuckers need to stop going in helicopters.
I've never been in one, and you know what? Never going for my guy Kobe.
It's some rich people shit. Now you just have people come to you.
Yeah, or you in New York, people get the helicopter trying to skip the traffic. You can order it like an Uber. You can say,
Whoa,
I feel like
they really do that in New York?
Yeah, you can order a helicopter.
You can just go from building to
Yeah,
building.
I think you can do that in LA too, if I'm not mistaken. There's like I think there's an app for it on the Play Store or whatever. You can just
That's a punchline too. There's an app for it.
There is an app for it. What would be could you get? What about a horse? Could I get an app to order a horse?
Rent a horse?
Horse and carriage. There's got to be an app for that.
Carriage.
That's very popular in New York, so that's probably actually. I don't know. Maybe are they still doing horses?
It's more popular in Italy.
Well, no, but I swear, every New York movie from the '90s that I remember, there was always a scene on a date with a horse and carriage going through the park or some
meet
shit.
at Times
Yeah,
Square.
that was the end of Hitch. I saw that.
Yeah, Hitch, and then I swear they have in the Ninja Turtles movie they had that.
I loved Hitch so much.
Hitch
And
is a
isn't
classic.
it an elf? Isn't there a horse and carriage and elf?
Yes, they've got
I'm a big
reindeer.
Hitch fan.
that's a reindeer and
Damn,
a sleigh.
reindeer and carriage.
I'm a big rom-com fan in general.
What about You've Got Mail? Was that important to you? That mattered to me.
Yeah, it mattered to me. I think Hitch is on my top.
Yeah, give me some of your top rom-coms.
He's just not that into you.
Okay.
It teaches women like
That wasn't
that's how
that
you
big for me. But
Is that
I've seen
Tay
it.
Diggs?
No. Oh.
Wait, what's?
Of course, I know the Tay Diggs.
He's just not that into you. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. Oh, I don't know too much about rom-coms. Yeah, I like the raunchy ones. Yeah, I like the action movies where they shoot you with a big gun.
Yeah, you know me. I love rom-coms. Some of them they star Tom Hanks. Take the shit to the bank, and then also Meg Ryan. She's the best, and I love her. And I don't mind Dave Chappelle's sense of humor. Oh.
I don't know why you're rapping like Lil Dicky, but I rap it and I run it kinda like I was Ricky. Boys in the Hood reference. Yeah, I am watching Severance, and I'm out my mind, and I rap like every time.
Yo, Milchek, he's a hoe. Don't like that dude, not my bro. Yeah, why he gotta act that way on that show?
Whew.
We had a lot of references in that one.
Yeah, that might be.
We were trading references like crazy.
Might be a solid one to.
Yeah, maybe. Now I don't want to because you did that.
Right.
Did the cutting sound.
Yeah, dude.
You were clarifying.
Yeah,
something.
rom-coms.
Yeah, rom-com. So you're talking about Best Man with Tay Diggs.
Okay. Wait, I swear he's in another one where they're like manipulating a woman. But that's not the.
Yeah, that's a different. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's not the same.
Okay,
He's
never
not
mind.
into as a white rom-com.
And there's like 17 different narratives.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Scarlett's in it.
Right, Scarlett Johansson, and she's in love with Bradley Cooper, and Bradley Cooper has a wife.
Wait, and one of them's secretly gay.
No,
I swear there's one where like Bradley Cooper like kisses the football player at the end, right? Or
yeah, that's a different movie.
Damn it.
Keeps guessing wrong.
Fair
It's
enough.
the one where the day keeps on repeating itself every day, and Bill Murray's in it.
And then, so like they kill John Wick's dog. And
Wait, are you a movie buff in general?
Yeah, he's tapped in.
Obviously, there are some gaps in my knowledge.
No, but he knows more about movies than I do. It was fun.
So what's your frame of reference for movies?
Well, now that
Make it even playing field.
frame of reference for movies.
Such an ambiguous question.
Well, I pretty much would watch anything up until like 10 years ago, and now it's basically just action, horror, and comedy where I can find it.
Top 5, go.
Top 5 movies of all time.
That's fun.
That's rough.
I feel like that's fun.
You know what? I do have a list somewhere that I might be able to.
Dude, my old top 5 was way lamer. I don't have a solid top 5 that I can think of right now, but like I used to say that The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yo, that's
was
so
my
funny.
Top 5. When I was in like college, I was like, this movie's deep, dude.
You're like, I'm living backwards.
No,
This is how I'm coming back.
I had a pretentious one in my top 5, and some of my other ones are pretentious too, I'm sure. But I used to call Pan's Labyrinth one of my favorite movies ever, and it is a good ass movie.
Right.
I'm not gonna say it's not, but top 5 material, it's not.
Yeah.
It is a very fun movie.
Yeah,
I have a list here of
That's my
some
top 5.
movies.
Always have it. Just rotating.
I want to hear it.
This is not in any specific order though, and we got like Sultan or Brawl in Cell Block 99.
Okay.
I fuck with that movie heavy. Prisoners with Hugh Jackman.
That's big.
Zodiac
That's
with
big.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Nightcrawler also Jake. Here's the thing: Prisoners, Zodiac, and Nightcrawler all have Jake Gyllenhaal. Maybe
Right.
there's a theme here. The movie Green Room. You seen that? That's
Yeah.
a fucking banger. Fight Club and Seven.
That's a great list.
You could have replaced Fight Club with a Jake Gyllenhaal Fight Club-esque movie when
What's
came
that?
out on Amazon.
Was it Roadhouse.
It's like number 7, Roadhouse.
I feel like Lord of the Rings is up there. I don't know if I could say the trilogy.
Yeah,
but
the
like,
whole trilogy.
Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite.
Better
like,
than Return of the King.
well,
third one's
No, I'm not
heavy.
saying Fellowship. I'm saying
okay.
the trilogy, like that set of movies is up there for me. There's some like classics that I love. Like I don't know if like I would say Pulp Fiction, but I really like Pulp Fiction. That's
in my 5.
That's something that I fuck. Okay, what are your 5?
Pulp Fiction, Goodfellas, Aladdin, Blade 2.
Wait, the
specifically.
cartoon Aladdin.
The cartoon Aladdin original. That one's crazy.
That's a sick ass movie. Dude.
Goofy movie. It's the background of my phone.
Damn, I did not expect 2 fun cartoons.
Yo, I met
Yeah.
Goofy.
Yeah.
I met the guy. What's his name? Ed something?
Oh, like the voice?
The voice.
Oh, where?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like,
You're
yo,
at Comic-Con?
it was the Comic-Con museum. It wasn't Comic-Con per se. They have a museum in San Diego, and he was there doing like a signing or whatever.
Okay.
No one, I think it was over or something, and he was still there. So I was just like, yo, why can Goofy talk but Pluto can't talk? And he was like, it's because Goofy is a different species of dog. He's a Canis Goofus. And Canis Goofus. Yo, I don't know if it's true, but I like the answer, man. And at the same time, he signed my hand. And I was like, I'm never washing this ever again.
Yo, my boy asking intricate questions to celebrities who might like that suggestion. He was probably like, that's a great question, boy. And then he was like, yo, here's a fun free toy.
I'm more fun than Disney, get with me. My rap is like art, like the Whitney.
Ooh.
Like Whitney Houston, but I'm not from Texas. And I'm rapping, you know I'm the bestest.
He's on Whitney, I'm listening to Powerline. Yeah, over here and it's feeling fine. Yeah, I'm here with a fine piece of yacht. Yeah, I got her at the end of the movie and stuff.
Yeah, I should incorporate yacht into my vocab more often. That would be fun, more than rehab. Yeah, it's something that I gotta do. And then I'm talking to a dude about that Goofy dude.
Technically, yacht's out. No one's saying yacht
Total, I
anymore.
mean, but go ahead.
And I'll just say, like, the Goofy movie's so crazy because you saw that episode of Atlanta where There's an episode of Atlanta.
I haven't seen it.
There's an episode of Atlanta where Childish Gambino acts like it was written by a black guy. It made a lot of people figure like, oh, what's Goofy movie written by a black dude, but it wasn't. But it's so much in the culture because you listen, you got Power Lines voiced by Tevin Campbell. And
So black people just assume that it's a black thing?
Yeah, it's like so many references. Talk to me, baby. Like why is that in there?
Damn.
You know what I mean?
And it's just written by white people?
Yeah, just written by white people, and it's just like a lot of like cultural references. Power Line is basically dancing like Michael Jackson.
The Goofy movie, or the one where the kid goes to college, that's the one that's
extremely goofy.
Extremely goofy movie.
That's the one that I grew up watching.
Yeah,
and
the sequel.
And that whole scene where he's like dancing, he does a dance at the school, that song, I was fucking hyped on that, dude.
Yeah.
I was a big Pauly Shore fan in the 90s too, and he was
Nature.
the voice. Yeah, Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Busted. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Top 5, what did I said Pulp Fiction and Lord of the Rings? 8 Mile.
8 Mile's good. That's a fun one.
Fucking love 8 Mile, dude.
8 Mile, Births, Get Rich or Die Trying.
I can't pick those, dude. Oh my god, I love 50 Cent too.
Right.
And
I don't think 50 Cent has really ever been in like a really good movie. Has he?
Do you count what's the heist movie?
Den of Thieves.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't hate
really
Den of
good
Thieves.
movie.
And there's other movies he's in that I don't hate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, man,
He's in the Expendables 2.
He's kind of not that good of an actor.
no, it's just like
No, he's not that.
It's just cool to put 50 Cent in movies. It's like, oh look, this is 50 Cent.
It's like whenever you see Eminem pop into a movie every now and then, you're like, oh hey, it's Marshall Mathers.
I want to watch Happy Gilmore too, just to see.
Well, you can
Eminem.
can just watch that scene. It's
Yeah.
on YouTube.
There's hella cameos. They just had that. I think Vulture put out this past week which wrestler is the best actor. And
Yes.
number 1 on the list was, what do you think?
I'm gonna say Bautista.
And it was Batista.
Yeah.
That is
and
the
The
best.
Rock was number 2, and Cena was number 3.
I think Cena's better than The Rock.
The Rock
The Rock
is
plays
trash.
the same person in every movie.
The Rock is trash.
But he
But
had an A24 movie coming out where he's trying to get an Oscar.
You know what?
Really?
Here's
Yes.
the thing.
No way.
Yeah.
He has it in him though. He wasn't always trash. Do we remember Walking Tall? Do we remember
Pain and Gain.
The
Paint-
Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy? Okay, you know what? I'll give it to
Low key, not bad.
I kind of hated Pain and Gain. I thought that movie was. I actually turned that movie off. I got bored halfway through.
It's like, do we remember Black Adam?
What? Okay,
Oh
no.
my
I'm
God,
trying to go.
the good
Actually,
ones, the good
I'm trying
ones.
to go before he like really became a walking
I think
steroid.
he was good in one of the Furious movies.
He played a gay guy in Be Cool.
Yes,
Oh,
that was
I
good.
haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
Be Cool,
Be
yeah.
Cool's good.
And
Andre
what's funny
3000,
is
yeah.
he was playing like a parody of himself in Be Cool too, because they had him doing the eyebrow thing in Be Cool.
Damn.
Which was interesting. What's the one where it was Sean William Scott?
That was.
It's something. They're in the jungle.
Oh yeah, he has like 8 movies in the jungle.
You're right,
I was
but
like,
this
Jumanji.
is the good one. This is the good one. Okay, and the Scorpion King is good. I
okay.
rewatched the
Scorpion
Scorpion
King
King,
is cool, yeah.
like 2 months ago. I watched the Scorpion King, assuming that it would be a so bad it's good thing, but I actually genuinely enjoyed it. I was like, wow, they don't make movies like this anymore. This is a
It's
good
crazy.
movie.
He only gets the Scorpion King because of 5 seconds in The Mummy. And
Mm-hmm.
they said, oh, that CGI of you for 5 seconds was not enough. We need an hour and a half.
Let's do
of
a
you."
whole one. I think now he's just too rich and famous to act well. Like his brain is too full of The Rock ego.
But I
That's
have
why he
hope.
called up A24 to say, like, yo,
He's like,
I
"Guys,
need
we
to
need
see
to fix this."
If I'm not mistaken, it's a Safdie Brothers movie.
It's Safdie Brothers, and he's playing a UFC fighter.
I've heard of
I
this.
think
I've
it's
heard of
gonna.
this.
I think it's gonna be good. Like
It sucks though. 'cause
But The Rock, I kind of picture The Rock as someone who can work with the material that's given to him.
Right.
And what has he been given from the last 15 years other than to be the meathead superhero
Right.
guy?
They're just like, here's a bunch of cash and fucking effects.
And yeah, just be snarky at the camera.
What
real
about- what
quick.
about Ballers?
But then you look at, he played Agent. That was cool.
that was all right for a while. I think I got to season 3 of Ballers and I was like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Bob.
Bob Ballers.
Yeah, and I was good on John David Washington.
Oh,
I've been good on John David Washington since day one. Yo, I can't wait till that dude career's done. I hate that dude, John David Washington. Yo, nepotism. Yo, get it out from.
it's interesting that you brought up that son. I'm really not a fan either. either, my bruh. We've talked shit about him so goddamn much on the show for the last 5 seasons.
My favorite movie's Malcolm and Marie. Psych, and I'm off the top, cause you know I don't date dykes. John Burns, and I'm rapping and I'm trying to take it over my turn.
Yo, piano player, piano lesson. What was that? Oh my God, yo, put that movie in the back. I'm not watching that movie where he goes backwards in time.
So is that serious? You guys have just talked
Bro,
about it so much?
there's a clip of that we chopped up like maybe 3 years ago. This is before, I think it was after Klansman.
That was his best movie.
Yeah, that's the best movie.
Easily.
But during that, I think Tenet had already come out, and I hated Tenet. I was like, I don't get it. Like I thought I was gonna get it, and this sucks. And it's just like I can always tell that John David Washington is acting.
Yeah.
And so in this clip, we're just like shitting on John David Washington, and in YouTube, it's just like so many people being like, "You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
Did you see the
fucking idiots.
Did you see the Netflix movie he was a star of that came and went?
What's it called?
Nobody knows.
Is it not the? It's not the piano lesson.
No, it's before the
Okay.
piano lesson.
I did. Did you watch
He's
the
like running around France? It's baffling.
What about The Creator? Have you seen The Creator?
So bad.
So bad, dude.
It's so bad. But so back to The Rock though. Batista on the flip side, so much range.
Yeah, but he's got hella range. Yeah,
You got Dune. You got
What's that movie where he's in
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Where's that movie where he's holding somebody hostage in a cabin?
Cabin in the no,
No, it's not Cabin in the Woods, but it's like
knock
that,
on
though.
the cabin door. I swear it's called a knock on the cabin door.
It is something like that. Yeah,
That movie's sick.
that's range.
I liked
and
it.
then John Cena's Peacemaker.
And John Cena, well, he was in a comedy lately that I really liked. With Andrew Santino. I can't remember what it's called.
It's
now.
about like them, like Ricky
Stanicki.
Yeah, Ricky Stanicki.
I like
I
it.
heard that's funny. Yeah,
It is funny. Yeah.
And he plays he does masturbation parodies of popular songs, which is kind of like the gay parodies that we stole from Nick Mullen.
We love gay parodies.
And I think Batista, I'm pretty sure he had like some quote where he said he's not gonna do another movie where he has to play like a big guy. Like he's tired of like maintaining his physique, so he wanted to do more serious roles.
He can't keep taking steroids
Right.
at this age. Like it's
Well,
so
he's
healthy.
already-
The Rock could do the same thing. He could just be like, bro, I want to take a role where I don't have to look like the brolic guy.
Bro, if The Rock just stopped shooting fucking Deca for a month, he would deflate and be a normal human,
Right.
and then he could be in a legitimate movie. It's just,
I think Vin Diesel got more flicks than The Rock on the low.
Vin Diesel also got more pounds than The Rock. Have you seen Vin Diesel recently? Vin Diesel,
He getting jacked?
Vin Diesel looks like he ate Vin Diesel.
You know what's Vin Diesel has a song and it's not that bad.
What's it
He's got-
called?
I can't remember what it's called, but I remember he dropped it. It's like he only has one song, I think, and it's like a club song.
Right.
And it's and he's just in the back being like, "You gotta feel the beat" or something like that. And I'm like,
I'm good on that.
And I'm like, yeah, you know what? This isn't that bad.
I'd rather hear Idris Elba DJ.
I bet Idris Elba's a good DJ.
Oh yeah.
I've heard it.
How about this? Sorry.
Go for it.
Every car, right next to the VIN number, there's a picture of Vin Diesel.
Wow. Okay.
The Fast and the Furious in space.
You think that's why they hired Vin Diesel to do those movies? Is because his name is Vin?
Oh my god! No, it's actually because his last name is Diesel.
That's what I'm saying. It works both ways.
I didn't think about that, dude.
Diesel fuel.
I do like the idea that like they keep doing Fast and Furious movies for so long that eventually we are in space and society is in space, and so the movies are still just being made, but now it's in space.
I thought they already went to space.
They did. They went to space on the last one.
Yeah.
I always think it's a conspiracy theory because apparently Ja Rule like decided not to be like that specific role early on.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule is supposed to be.
He's in that movie?
He was supposed to be
he's
Luda
supposed
or
to be Ludacris.
Tyrese.
He's supposed to be Ludacris's role character, and Ludacris took it.
That's
Yo.
a bummer move, Ja. Yo, you should have taken that rule, my guy, because Ludacris is doing it and he is killing it. I love his role, yo. He's never spilling shit.
Yo, Ja Rule's a fucking dumbass. If he was in that series, it wouldn't last. Literally, they would have got rid of him. They would have been like, we have Tyrese. Do we really need two of them?
Tyrese did the Fast and Furious and Transformers, transforming my flow, and I feel like that's not normal. There's a lot of characters in the movie, and they keep going. Like, are they gonna make it 2 feet?
Yo, Tyrese, yo, I loved him in the Transformers movie. Yo, his face in that one meme where he's running and they're right behind him and the scorpion going through the sand, gonna kill him.
On the Tyrese topic, his music career is fucking exotic. I fucking love it so much. My knowledge about it is more than it should be. He has that song where he's like, how you gonna up and leave me now?
How you gonna act like that?
Bro, Ja Rule's in a wife beater on the ground being like, ah!
Yo, do you understand that Ja Rule, if he took that character, Ludacris's character was supposed to just be a guy that organized street races. By the last movie, he's a computer genius.
Yeah, you're right. He's like a hacker.
He's
and
literally a
some shit.
computer genius.
Yo, that's so funny.
I would not believe Ja Rule as a computer genius.
Between movies, Ludacris did a coding boot camp.
Yeah, it's like, yo,
got a cybersecurity certification.
Like, all of
There
a
we
sudden,
go.
he knows how to code. It's like, why do you understand databases, Ludacris?
Yo, that's funny. That's a great bit.
I wouldn't
Damn,
have believed Ja Rule in that role. I'd be like, Rule, baby.
That's actually what was going on during Tokyo Drift. That's when he was doing those lessons.
He took a sabbatical to
He took a
study
sabbatical.
while this motherfucker's in China.
Oh, no, wait,
Could have
no.
replaced him with Bow Wow.
Wait.
Yeah.
That was the movie that introduced him. No. He was
No.
introduced in 2.
In 2,
But he was
yeah.
in Tokyo Drift, wasn't he? Didn't he?
No.
No, you're right. They had Bow Wow
They
in
had
Tokyo
Bow
Drift.
Wow in there for no reason. Bow
Yeah,
Wow.
well, how come they didn't bring Bow Wow back? What if they brought Bow Wow back into the Fast and Furious?
Because he was stuck on his fake plane.
Did they kill him in that movie? No, they didn't kill him.
They killed the Asian dude.
Yeah,
though.
sort of.
Yeah, they brought him back. They said, psych.
Han, what's up, Han? Sick.
Damn, dude, I love those Fast and Furious movies. But really, all of them after Paul's death, I kind of just like, nah, I'm good.
Every
on that.
movie they make post Paul's death is disrespect to that man's legacy.
But you heard what Vince said he's going to do for this next one?
Fucking
They're
kill
going to
himself.
bring back Paul.
CGI Paul.
No, they're going to have his, I think it's, maybe not his brother, but a guy that looks like Paul to play Paul.
That's what they did in the movie that he died during the making of.
They just
for the
AI'd him.
final
They AI'd him
scene.
in, yeah.
Well, they had his actual. Yeah, they had his real brother, and then they did an AI face thing onto his brother.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in the next one as like a full time.
That's psycho,
I don't
dude.
like that.
That's how much. That's how much Vin Diesel needs money. Is like he's like, we need to keep doing these one a year, like a fucking Louis special.
You know what? My nephew doesn't know Paul Walker's dead. He's gonna see that movie and he's gonna be like, I like Paul Walker in Fast and the Furious 8, and I'm gonna be like, shut up.
He probably just knows him by that meme that went viral. Like, don't worry about the cuz. You seen that?
Yo, yeah.
Oh,
Right?
don't worry about the cuz. It's like, oh, that's the guy that says the thing.
Dude,
Paul Walker is in some bangers. Have you ever seen Running Scared?
Oh, is that the soccer movie?
No. He's like he like gets involved in some bad deal with the mob or whatever, and the whole movie is him like doing parkour around, like running away from mobsters and getting into violent gunfights and
he's
stuff.
literally
and,
running scared.
And Vera Farmiga plays his girlfriend, and she's so hot. And it's a good time. Running Scared, folks. That's our recommendation for the week. We are out of beats, so we could flip over into the Patreon episode.
Oh,
though, if we
yeah.
want to keep rolling.
If you want to stick around, we do a bonus episode, so you're welcome to hang
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
If you guys enjoy this, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and you can continue listening over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. Fucking go fuck yourselves.
Woo! And socials, please.
Where can people follow you?
Jesse Martin, JS Martin Live on everyone because you're live with JS Martin. JS Martin Live.
Hang on, let me read the beats. I forgot. I haven't read a beat fucking shout out in a decade. Guys, the people who produced the beats that we just rapped over are Kyoto, Manuel, Piper Beats, B Frankie, That Kid Goron, Noisy, Keon Beats, Low Tide, and Andreas. I'll put a link in the description with the Google Doc that has them all. Boom.
Thanks for listening, folks.
Peace.